Yes, hello. Hello and welcome to a bizarre new realm. Realm that we are required to delve into as the realms we knew before are apparently not good enough. Hey Redbear, just because Lords of Shadow was not really the best way to end off a series like Castlevania, if you ask me. We are allowed to delve into a mysterious new realm called Fangames, of which there are a few, of which I basically know none, and of which this one in particular I have heard a few things about, however. And do not be fooled, the controls are not rewindable. At least not in my experience, or not if you're playing with a gamepad at least, which I am, because why wouldn't you do something like that? Why wouldn't you do something with this, which I guess is supposed to be kind of a prequel to Bloodline, since that's the other game in the actual continuity that deals with the Lecarde family. Well, that and Portrait of Ruin, but that's a direct sequel to Bloodlines, so kind of a, an either-or situation. But yes, we are in Spain, I suppose. I have been to Spain a few times since that is where some of my relatives live, and I can vouch that it looks exactly like this. There's cemeteries with large walls and a lot of space beside the graves, and speaking of those graves, there's constantly zombies rising out of them and crows that want everyone dead. As well as nods to Haunted Castle, the most sophisticated Castlevania game ever devised. Fun fact, the creator of this, I did not know terribly much about them, but they made a few games, fan games that is. One of them was a game called Haunted Castle 2, which, as you might imagine, was a bit of a follow-up to the original Haunted Castle, which was the Castlevania for the arcades that was, like, impossible to beat unless you have absolutely everything memorized. But I did come up with a few breaths of fresh air, such as this boss, which is just a spinning skeleton arm. Under the Roman numeral, let's see, what does that say? 1627. 1627. Apparently that's when that grave in particular was established. Yes, I remember the glowing purple flowers that constantly cover these graves, these Spanish graves. Well, actually that will explain a few things, since as you might recall, the team responsible for Lords of Shadow is Mercury's team, which is made up entirely of Spaniards, pretty much, so I guess this could also be considered as an insight to exactly what caused Lords of Shadow to turn out the way it did, also. I didn't know that was there. Of course, how could I, since this is, after all, the first time I played this game in particular, but it didn't strike me as that it would have secrets such as those, is what I was trying to say there, I guess. What did I just grab? Oh, well, I don't know. Don't think it matters all that much, though. Just a hunch. Probably not something I should be too concerned about. Guessing that I've reached my heart limit, since I don't think I've seen the number move from 30 in a while. I think I should probably make use of, the hearts I do have to power up my sub button. By power up I mean use at all, because I know how to properly phrase what I mean. I'm sure has become, very, very widely evident through all the streams I have made over the past couple of years and beyond. I've been streaming since like mid-2014, so I will have been streaming for about 4 years in summer of this year. Of course, only a small fraction of that has been on this channel, but oh well. It appears we make to a boss encounter here with some disgusting fumes materializing into this tall gentleman who apparently does nothing but throw stinky clouds at you. Throw them or breathe them in your general direction, as the case may be. So perhaps not the most intimidating of foes, despite, could have done something other than just burp at you, but I got the power item crash level 1. You know, use your sub-weapon in a more powerful way, so I am forced to... You know what, one moment, let me... Oh, goddamn, hang on. Okay, you move over here, and you move over here. Let me go ahead and move the OBS window to the right side, since, this might be hard to believe, but this crudely developed fan game that I'm playing right now is a bit limited in how the window works. Basically, I cannot resize it unless I make it go full screen, which I would really rather not, so... However, I can resize the OBS preview, so... Currently that is much larger than the actual game window. So I'm looking at that when I play, since there's pretty much no latency or anything. The castle in Spain was mysteriously destroyed in 1725. The von Wildheim main castle lies nearby a lake in northern Austria, which, as you know, is right next to Spain. Should go to Austria and investigate. It's not like a third of a continent away or anything. So let's just take a quick horse ride over there and see what's up. What is going on? The von Wildheim castle in Austria was built on holy soil. People who came from all over Austria and neighboring countries are buried there. The Duchess Katharina von Wildheim died in 1736 after strange events. After long travel across Europe, a train has reached the gate of the castle. What will be discovered there? I don't know. Yeah, we are Ephraim Lecarde, who I'm forced to assume must be like an ancestor of Eric Lecarde, the only actual, well, not the only actual Lecarde, I guess, if you count the daughters that he has in Portrait of Ruin, but the main guy called Lecarde in the original continuity. Also, this is mid-1700s, so guessing that this is around the time when either Just or Richter Belmont is going off somewhere else doing something, but I don't know if we're gonna get to meet any Belmonts in this game. Ooh, what is that? It's held by some magic force. Won't be able to enter the castle. I must withdraw for now until I find a way to get inside. It's a little town south of here called Ruhigerstadt. Okay. So it's surrounded by a barrier like that, kind of like how Hyrule Castle was surrounded by a barrier in Wind Waker. That one was more grape jelly though, than, I don't know, lime popsicle colored. Find some help in the town. A town of Ruhigerstadt, okay. Wonder if that means anything. Probably does. Turn back to a certain area, but only at the beginning of the area, so let's gather the 6 parts of the von Wildheim crest. It's the only way for you to enter the castle, so I won't be going back into the castle until like quite a bit later on, I'm guessing. Give me 70 hearts and it will be yours. I don't even know if I can carry 70 hearts right now. Like, what about the other one? This P-bar for 50 hearts, well, I cannot afford either of them, so moot point right now. Let's So I see that we have both the town structure from Simon's Quest as well as the music of the town from Simon's Quest. There's something in here, but we cannot get it. Because why can't Castlevania crawl? It is a question we must ask ourselves. What is in here, by the way? Welcome to my tavern, the Golden Inn Adler, whatever that means. Well, I mostly mean that because of the last word. I can kind of figure out what the other two mean. Lots of travelers come in to have a drink and talk about their travels. I know the Vonfield family has a powerful crest broken into parts. Pieces are scattered across the land because that makes sense. Yes, I guess I must be a knight of the church. That is pretty much our only designation right now. Very disturbing events are occurring on this land. This town is the only haven that is left. Nobody can approach the castle, and an invisible barrier prevents anyone from going in. What happened to the von Wildheim family? Gee, I don't know. Areas are full of secrets. Powerful monsters keep the parts of the crest. Some people can master item crush level 3. You can no doubt see the segue between all of these statements. You can become invisible, regenerate your life, your SP, etc. You need a lot of hearts to be utilized. Oh well. You're from Spain. Why did you come so far in Austria? They had a castle in Spain. I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that either. The inn, Das Weiße Einhorn, and the church are really close. If you could climb on the roof of the inn, maybe you could reach over to the church. Well, I wouldn't want to do that. Just the place. Here it is. You can also eat very good specialties of Austria. I'm sure I can. Got a very valuable item that will surely help you in your quest. You can pick it up in my room. Alright, well, I don't mind if I do. I say, as I fall off the stairs. And the stairs are kind of weird, like, you don't really climb up them as you usually would in a Castlevania game. You kind of have to hold up and hope that you don't fall through as a result. Gerolf was a great hunter. Wilhelm was a great musician. He loved the sound of bats in flight. Well, that sounds like the hallmark of a great musician. Lisa was a very beautiful girl. She died very young. Her tomb is full of roses. Friedrich was a great scientist. He conducted many experiments. Leopold's library is the largest in Europe. One day he found a necromancy book in his whole library, I guess. Duchess Katharina was so clever, wise, and gorgeous. They're all dead now. That seems like the perfect way to end off that listing. What hidden treasures can be found in the area? When in Silicon area, the items can be found or displayed in the bottom left corner. Alright. You can also get whatever this is. Holy fire. Our land is becoming very dangerous. Also, I think this is the same number as on the crypt. It's... No, wait, it says 17, 18, I think, is what that says about the door. Can't really get it out. Henry Sardis is the priest, comes from France. He used to be a very comforting man. Now he looks very strange. Some people say that he can bless weapons and reinforce them. Well, clearly I must go visit him. He's very stoic, so it seems. Basically, he won't actually talk to me. Once I was told that maybe if I could get on the roof of the inn, I can go to the roof of the church, which I'm not really sure why I would do that, but apparently it's not really gonna happen right now. Oh well. This music, pretty sure this map music is from Belmont's Revenge on the Game Boy. Let's see, we got map items, moves, or we can save our items. So these items are just like a guide of the items that we can find, because this really doesn't look like we have all of these. Grapes gives all your special power. Cheese gives some life points, right? That'd be what we found back there. item that I couldn't identify in the first level. I don't know, chicken leg. Chicken gives all your life, silver dagger. Crimson cross, and axe, holy water. Seems like a lot of the basic sub-weapons are here. Jar, orb of power. It will be lost if a friend gets such many enemies, so like that thing from the adventure, I guess. Let's just shoot firebolts, maybe. Increase my level of the item crush with a white orb, a gold orb, piece of the secret. Okay. Max up. Globe of Truth will be available treasures of an area, quest parts, and boss enemy. Alright. The boss enemy is an item, really. What about my moves? Jump, jump down, crouch, attack. Weapon item crash. Oh, there's a separate item crash button, I actually missed that. And special moves, we don't know what they are, so let's save, I guess. Guess I did, okay. Let's go to the map. Can either go to Von Wildheim Castle, Ruhigestadt, or West Cave, or we can see like which items are there. Guess that's what that display is. And guess we have to go here really, since we can't really do anything at the castle and we just came from the town, so let's go to this mysterious cave with these repurposed man-eater stone rose sprites. Okay. Where do you explore the enemies? Ah, jeez. So I've heard some, my knowledge of this game is very limited, very marginal, but heard some good things, particularly about the second part of this game. Or not second part of this game, but the follow-up to this game, the Chronicles 2, since it's apparently like a full-fledged Metroidvania, or so I'm led to believe. But this one does seem to have some qualities that are pretty Metroidvania-like. Not the least of which is the ability to travel down holes without dying, instead going to different areas. Oh. That right there, however, that is very classic-vania. We have lives. So I want to say that this music is familiar, but I couldn't quite tell you how so. I can't imagine that all of the music in this game is like repurposed Castlevania, or remixed, I guess. Totally repurposed Castlevania music from, other games in the series, but I think this might be like, I don't know, Leader's theme from Harmony of Dissonance, but I can't even tell you for sure. Could check though. Yeah, difficult. Oh, okay. I finally get a chance to attack that and he goes down and back into the water. Right. Well, that is very Castlevania. I'll get a Rosario, I guess. Judo Love My make all enemies on screen mysteriously die. Crosses. They are very good. Well, at least now I know of it. Mysterious, damn it. Mysterious, destructible bridge thing subways. It's gonna be Undermole from, I gather this. Not really Undermole, it's not like worms. Say this kind of reminds me of the Undermole boss from was either Adventure 1 or Adventure 2, can't remember which. Belmont's Revenge is Adventure 2, I guess. So we got the boss theme from Castlevania 64 for the bosses, or at least this one. Mini-boss maybe? I think the Skeleton Army in the first level also had this music. Yeah, mini-boss theme, I guess. Oh shit. Alrighty then, that was special. I feeling there's gonna be quite a bit more of stuff like that, like kind of cheap hit stuff here, but I gotta tell you that so far this is a little bit higher quality than one I was expecting at the outset. Oh boy. Just a little bit though. Oh boy. Do I want that? I think I do, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it now. I'll definitely gonna get it then. I do assume that spikes are instant death. I didn't actually know if that's the case, but you know, in a game like this, it never hurts to make some safety paranoia assumptions. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I'm getting... Okay, I got an inventory jar. I don't know why they couldn't have given me that before, but alright. I can tell you though. This particular invincibility jar is lasting a lot longer than most of the ones in the canon games do. Oh jeez. That's a nasty surprise. I don't like when the bats just go all around like that. Oh, what? Okay, double what? Okay, that's the purpose of that, I suppose. Oh, Jesus. Oh, well, I'm dead. That was not very nice at all. I have one life left, I guess. Can't tell if I was hit by the fireball or by the bone from down here, right? Well, fuck these guys, I guess. Not really any point to sticking around for them. I need our axe, oh boy. For fuck's sake. So I need to ride a platform, not to get anything up here, but get run into the bats there, and then... Okay, well... Noticing a pattern here. So I can make the jump across the gap and then get invariably thrown into the abyss by the spider. So how come all those skeletons down there sometimes throw their, bones in a straight line and sometimes they do the arc? Let's get up here and... Okay, this time I know beforehand that this fucker's gonna be there. Didn't know that, I don't think I would have been able to react in time to get out of the way. At this point I realize how questionable it is for me to be doing this right now, given that I'm trying to break out of my terrible sleep cycle that I pretty much always have. Which means basically that I am struggling to stay awake, kind of. I woke up at like 5 AM today. And I had to basically sleep a really long time to even stop myself from getting what's going on here? Oh, I see. Well, I basically had to sleep longer because I'm pretty sure I went to bed at an earlier time that would have guaranteed me waking up at that time before. So yeah, I don't know why my brain does that, but come up on a bus, so it seems. Oh boy. Okay. Let's use her. Oh, that's not nice. She's shooting cookies at me. Is she? I don't know. Can I literally use my sub-weapon here because I'm paranoid about having to, make it all the way back here from the world map if I die now. Well, I'm out of sub-weapon power, so... Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. New pattern has emerged, and I don't really know how to get close to this boss without hurting it, since as you can see I can touch the leg with my head if I jump, but I cannot touch the leg with my whip even if I jump. Right, I'm pressing all the buttons now, okay. So yeah, well, not quite as to the point of having to be expelled to the map, but for fuck's sake, basically I have to start the level all over, so... So, good stuff. I kind of wish the buttons for the gamepad were remappable, but they're not, because it really, the weapon. The button configuration I'm using right now feels pretty unnatural compared to the button configuration I use for pretty much every other classic style Castlevania game. Which, if I may remind you, I am very bad at as a kind of general assertion. This can be observed here. Great. Alright, let's see. Are we gonna survive this? Something tells me that we are not. But it never hurts to try, I guess. Never mind, apparently I might have spoken too soon there. So we made it up. Jesus. Made it there without losing one life, but then reality ensued. Fuck it, just go. And also, proceed to forget all of the... for fuck's sake. All the places that you should try to fall towards without... necessarily doing so on your own. I just forget these two. We need some. Okay, so that thing will always aim for you, even if you... Oh, Jesus Christ. If you move around. I'll take that, and... Right side immediately, it didn't take nearly as long to get through the rest of this. Now that I know what to expect, as I thought it would, but still. I'm gonna try to beat the boss here without using the sub-weapon as much. I want to imagine it would be possible. And if I am extremely gonna be used by all the cheap hits I am getting and the huge damage discrepancy. Which is, you know, to be fair, par for the course for Castlevania. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, well, now I use off my fucking daggers because I really don't know how I'm supposed to be able to strike that without using the sub-weapon. Not just get hit myself without even being able to get out a single hit of my own through. And apparently this might work out. Hey, I did it. Is that gonna be the end of the stage? Apparently it is. Alright. One of the 6 parts of the Broken Crest. So that's that place out of the way. It's time for me to save. 80 HP, 80 SP, and okay, apparently my hearts are incapable of progressing past 30, it is as I suspected. Okay, well I found one part of the crest. That's still not going to be enough to get into the castle, but I'm not really sure what to do with it now. I guess since there's like no new places I can go, so go back to the town. Hey, straight to the outside of town, right? You're still saying the same thing. Oh dear. Well, I say oh dear because all of a sudden I noticed that I'm apparently disconnected from Steam now. Which I would have usually chalked up to having like a general connection problem, but maybe not. Since it looks like the stream should still be fine, I still see a bitrate that's not dead. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they're like doing maintenance or something. I don't really know. How I would get to the roof of the church, but hey guy. Did you know that I got one of the crest pieces? Does that mean anything to you? Does that mean anything to anyone here, or? Yeah, it's a guy that gave me a relic, but not... doesn't really care that I've gone and killed a big old monster with it. Level 1 Holy Fire. Actually, which of the weapons or which of the buttons is the item crash button? I'm wondering. It's evidently not. Okay, not that, not that, and not that. So I don't know which button is item crash. Not like I can rebind them either. So I guess I'm not using item crash then. Weird because I'm pretty sure if I press up and X, I can do the same as up and triangle. Actually, never mind, that is a different move, I think. Anyway. A bit of a loss as to what to do now, since I got a piece of the crest, but appears that it's apparently not enough to open anything new, so... Did miss an item there, but based on what I saw, it didn't really look like I could get it with my current abilities, so... Wait, this guy wasn't here before. You want to find parts of the Von Wildheim crest? Family's members used to hunt and take rest in their summer estate in the southern forest. There are also ruins lying in a little island which could keep some secrets. Alright, so there we go. Be careful because this land is full of danger. This is how people talk. Alright. So I guess, never mind, I guess I figured out the secrets. Let's go to the hunting grounds, I guess. This is the first place that was mentioned by that other guy, so... Let's start with this. Oh boy. Right, I think the... It's just a hunter, but I think the music here, yeah. I hear it now. It's like the outside Dracula's castle music from Castlevania 4. Oh shit. That's inconvenient. Someone could have gotten hurt there. Oh shit. Apparently we got ice in the trees shooting lightning at me. That's different. Can we kill the... Oh. I don't know if we're gonna find out if we can kill these ice. But yes we can, never mind. Jeez. Not like these directed strikes, they are unfriendly and unwelcoming and... Oh, for fuck's sake. And for some reason that platform was different, I don't know what hit me there. Alright, is it running into the eye, like touching it? Oh, we can... Okay, never mind, we can strike them even when they're not open. I was not aware of this. What if I leave? Because I feel like... Right, so whenever we go back to the map, our lives reset back to 2. I guess that's good if, you know, you get, you know, something like that happens, you get a cheap hit on you right at the beginning of the stage and you're like, no, fuck this, I'm not standing up for this. Which I'm quite glad for, because I find that's a pretty common thing with me at least. Right. Let's see if this time things are gonna be different. Okay, so we can just... What if we go this way now? Oh. Oh, I want that. I'm pretty sure. One of those things that raises maximum health. Why wouldn't I want that? Oh. Max HP extend. Well, is that something like that he said after he grabbed the thing? Like, hey, I get an max HP up, max HP, extend, I command you. State this very clearly, or else the thing will not work. That's how that works, right? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, you know what? Fuck the 3 eyes. I see, even though I am actually going to hunt them down. I'll try to at least that way. Right, well I made it past this part of the screen now at least. That's groundbreaking. So the hunting ground is actually not just the field, but also this mansion there. Oh boy. I've just got into with the red coat skeletons and their rifles. Huh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wonder if they're supposed to be like the marksman skeletons from Rondo and some other games. It's okay. Okay, they take entirely too many hits to kill, but looks like there's a pattern to being able to dodge their shots at least. If they duck, then you jump, and if they don't duck, then you duck. Okay, so what What's the deal here? You know, you obviously cannot do anything there. Oh, okay. Well, I sure am glad that that was the case, because, you know... Oh, I thought I heard something. Oh, what the fuck? Oh boy. That changed the trail. Oh, I see. It's like, do I need to, like, hurry up and go there quickly after I flip the switch? But no, apparently just alternates now. I'm sure I'm glad that I avoided death there. Alright. Yeah, this did look a little bit fishy, I thought. Boy, we got like floating game heads here. And an evil painting, oh boy, these are always fun. Evil painting that doesn't do anything but float up and down, alright. Well, maybe it was one of those evil paintings like the one in Rondo that it goes in a really predictable pattern, but if it touches you even once, then you instantly die. Maybe that's a shtick. Jeez. Or whatever, I can cheese this guy pretty easily. Oh my god, that Medusa head is huge. You show this? Oh, there's a column in the way. I'm like, how the fuck am I not going through? And it's like, there's a column in the way. Oh, and that was clearly avoidable by human reflexes. I can bother to do that, but then what? Because I'm pretty sure there's like no way to go back now. Maybe I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead because like to go here it's just spikes and then death anyway, so. I don't know, the stage seems a lot more brutal than the previous one. You take 4 hits, which is 4 more hits than they should take. Can we please go there? Couldn't help but notice, yeah, that guy did exactly the same thing that he did before, which is just shoot instantly as I'm going down. Now I can't get the cheese because it already despawned, I guess. Do I want to go this way or not? What's down here? Seems like there might be something. Something other than nothing, that is. Oh, there's something in the wall. It's a super powerful whip sphere, which is about to become inactive here, so I get hit. Yep, well, you know. Up. Right, there's spikes there that are hidden from view, but still kill you dead, I guess. What if I don't want to go that way then? What if I want to keep to the upper path? Alright, well this time don't bother with anything on that side, since you won't be able to access it anyway. Oh boy, this is not great, I gotta tell you, with the controls could be a little bit better. Especially with the stairs, oh boy. It's like you hold up to get on them, but then you have to hold straight left or right to move on them. I think not even diagonals working. Jeez. But yeah, I guess this I go, boy. I think I might be dead now because I can't get up there, so it seems. Oh wait, never mind. I can't use damage boost. Don't really think that's gonna make a difference though, since, oh jeez. basically did already, yeah. And I have no life, so... In-game, I'll actually leave that for after the other stage. See, what happens if I want to go to the other stage first, the ruins stage? Will it be not as punishing? Also, did it somehow save my acquisition of the life extension thing? I feel like it might have, because I don't remember like having this much life before that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm also kind of noticing a pattern though with some of these obstacles are placed. Okay, is that oh fuck's sake. I have to take a leap of faith because the fucking Medusa head show up. Just asking, like, if is that little promontory of rock gonna be steppable without collapsing or dropping me into the water, but then the Medusa head show up and I'm like, hey, you better hurry up and test that theory. But you're gonna die regardless. It's gonna be it, isn't it? Yep. Okay, let's try one more time, I guess. Let's try to get more conservative with to clear all the enemies before we proceed. Oh, that we can at least. Here we go. This cheap-ass obstacle that's gonna destroy you if you proceed at a normal pace. And now we're gonna have some Medusa heads coming into raining our parade. And then this collapsing platform that you're gonna be knocked off of. Right, well now what? Oh boy, it's more Castlevania 64 music. Then I guess we have to hit this whole bunch to break it, and these fuckers are gonna come after me the whole time. It looks that way. Of course the one will come from a perspective that is perfectly suited to me not being able to do anything about that. Oh boy. Direction, not perspective, but you know what I mean. Oh jeez, okay, so I can jump high enough to be hurt by these guys but not hurt them. That makes me glad. Can't tell if I was hurt by the bone or by the spikes. Feeling it was the former due to spikes being instant. Okay, never mind. The spikes can hurt you without. All these spikes in particular can hurt you without instantly killing you, I guess. Also, I'm amazed that the enemies did not respawn with me leaving the screen. Alright, I don't expect to survive this, but might as well give it a try. Yeah, I did it, I guess. Oh boy. Is that a hard max? Oh, what? Did it save the axe going to the other side of the screen and yet... That's a bit of an odd priority. Fuck's sake. I wonder if the places where these guys spawn are like pretty predetermined, or if it's completely random. I wonder what was used to make this, honestly. Like what programming method or oh, okay. Guess I'm not going the other way now. Or application or what was used to make this game. But yeah, I guess that hard max up, I'm not getting that now. What about this though? Fuck's sake. Okay, apparently you can't with the access out of a way, which perplexes me greatly, I gotta tell you. Looks like you can whip some projectiles out of the air, but I don't know why these axes are like the exception. Or why these guys always spawn in exactly the place they need to spawn. What? Why did I fall there? I didn't touch the jump button. Seems like if I didn't touch the jump button, it would have been impossible for that to happen again. And I don't know. Don't know if I can... I'd better remember too that even if you duck, you can't dodge the axes that come from the higher position. Right, let's just go past this guy, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna make it past either of these two stages because goddamn. This reference to Chronicles, maybe, I suppose. Place where... oh, well, I'm dead. Place where you can, like, destroy a lion head and the water rises, but this time the lion head is in the background. And maybe the, like, reddish, purple, pink water is a reference to the blood waterfall in Harmony of Dissonance. Oh, jeez, okay. Also, I'm offended that these skeletons take more than one. For fuck's sake. More than one hit to kill, and that would happen. That also offends me, so... Let's go back to the map, actually. So I remember that the only button that works in the game over screen is the only one that you don't use for, or one of the ones that you don't use for anything during normal gameplay, so why wouldn't you think to use it? Alright, come on. Let's take it nice and easy. We can totally do this. Okay, so yeah, I guess if you like collect one of those max up things, it gets saved forever. You have to go back for it even if you game over, which I find really surprising, to be honest with you. So maybe I should like try to go back and get that extra heart max up that I completely failed to get before. Or let me remember, there's these guys, the red coat skeletons here. And there's a dead end, or so it seems, but in reality there's a big wall over here with these skulls, which, oh yeah, I was gonna see before I forgot that reason I asked about the, well, wondered out loud more than asked, is about what fuck method was used to make this game was. So these enemies, because you see they appear in like all over the place, but they always seem to appear in inconvenient places. I remember that a few times I toyed around with Game Maker, which is, you know, a fairly accessible noob game creation application. do remember that one of the things you could set is for like stuff to spawn on a random position. So I would imagine that that method or a similar one would have been used for whoever, or by whoever made this. Whoever made this who was a French person, so I am led to believe by the fact that all of the menu stuff for this game is in French. Oh boy. Okay, this time it's not just bouncing in a completely vertical fashion, this painting. Which is what I was supposed to do before and just failed to do so for some reason. Okay, never mind, now it's bouncing completely vertically. It reverted back into its default state. Alright, okay, this part up. Well, I'm dead. Death spikes. Did not even realize you could fall there and be condemned to death immediately. Alright, come on, let's please go up the stairs there. Stairs are back to being a terrible obstacle in Castlevania, though. That is very nostalgic of Castlevania, gotta tell you. Oh, what? Okay, apparently falling through the stairs also makes you fall through the floor, even though that's... I don't know why it does that. Really shouldn't do that. Let's go down here, actually. It feels like I should do that. Just to see if there's like something worthwhile here. And by something worthwhile I mean... So, one of those upgrades that will stay with me even if I die. Or stay collected even if I die. I don't know how to describe it, but no, apparently. You got enemies that are persistent across screens. It's one of the worst things I could envision. Oh, no, hello, I'm holding down. Thank you. Okay. Stay centered, breathe, focus. Realize that this apparently does not lead anywhere except where you've already been. So why the fuck? This is like a branching path. What is the purpose? It's just like I just went in a circle. That's what happened. Why would you make it like that? Must ask with full deadpan seriousness. Why do skeletons take 3 hits to kill? Oh. Okay, alright, well. Why do these giant Medusa heads fly in such great arcs too? Like, they go way up, way down, just not like a sine wave, like in the actual games. Alright, come on. We can at least get out of this screen now, which is... yeah, but of course it was like that. It's more than I managed to do the last time I tried this, so I know we're at the boss at least. Seems like we might be, yes. Oh boy, it's oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Well, I think this is completely game over now. Since I lost all my lives on the Medusa debacle, yep. So, one moment, I'm gonna return the map finally so I can see, like, what is there in this level. Like, there's 2 beauty bosses, there's a quest piece, and there's apparently a thing at the end. Okay. So I don't need to, like, worry about more, like, health upgrades after all. Health or heart or wherever the hell else upgrades. Maybe I should try the so-called item crash. I don't have anything right now to do it with, but like maybe for the bosses. Admittedly, I don't know how much that would help, if at all. What? Okay, so I was... I don't really understand what that hit was. Well, let's go. Yes, I'm gonna try to get that, but never mind. It's gone now, and I was killed anyway, so... Not really anything I can do about that guy on the right. Spawned in the wall and all. Out of my reach. And he only moved into my reach too. Right, so I should always try to jump over these guys' projectiles, since even if they aren't crouching, I could still get or jump high enough to do that, apparently. Right, you... oh, for fuck's sake. I see you better not get in the way, but when do they ever listen to stuff like that? I need 20 hearts to do the item crush, so it seems. Okay, so I can get over here with one series of jumps. Right, but I lost one life due to stuff that wasn't quite under my control in the slightest. Please get down here so I can whip you to death there. And now you. Please cooperate. Alexander Hamilton or whoever you are in the painting. Well, thank you for cooperating and becoming a perfectly vertical bouncing thing. It's very convenient for me, I'll have you know. Oh yeah, I can get some cheese from here. I think, if I actually kill these things. Kill the skeleton and break that and get some cheese. And so remember to collect that every time. Oh, I actually managed to avoid damage from the Medusa head, but not from... oh, for fuck's sake. Of course I can shoot behind it. Not from everything, as I would have made. Would have been too providential. Please get over here so I can kill you there. Right, I made it to the boss again. And this time I have the axe. Which apparently, you know what, let me get this. Yeah, level 1 holy fire. I think I know what I should do now. So the horse person. Alright, I tried to... oh, okay, I tried to jump. I tried to hit this guy with oh well, actually that's actually quite good. And okay, never mind, I ran out of hearts. I could do the item crush properly. All the times that I tried to do it, and that actually would have worked, but of course that must not to be, and now I can't do it at all, so I don't know if I even have any hope of doing this right. And if I just use like normal item power, that's could be worse, I guess. Things are like crashing down onto me so quickly now. How the fuck is it that... what? What? Okay, sure. Apparently I want to kill this guy as quickly as possible, so because for every 5 seconds that I let him live, the boss out a completely new move that I don't know how to predict or counter it all right. Well, I'm gonna go back because I don't really feel that great about being immediately hit by the first enemy of the stage. I like getting hit by the first Goomba in Mario Brothers. It's about that level. Come on. Right. Oh, you don't even have to jump to get past that. Okay. Alright, come on. I would have liked to kill that thing, but I don't even know anymore. Yeah. And what really did was give me one of those green hearts. I don't even know what the green bar is for. I didn't use it for anything. Oh, okay. Well, I tried to jump. Shame. Well, there's gonna be, if I can somehow survive this, there's gonna be like a chicken leg in the torch at the end of this room, but I don't think it's gonna fill me up if I do make it to it. Right, well, off I go. Oh, it did. Guessing that was not expected. Alright. I'm at the heart maximum. I don't know why the deer head moved away from me at the start. It usually doesn't. I don't know if it's a deer head even. Maybe it's like a gazelle. And Ibex. Oh, okay, I wasn't trying to do that, but I guess I'll take that. Now it's bouncing horizontally, which is okay. Try the horizontal loop. I think I was about to go back into the vertical loop. It always seems to do that when it goes to the left side. Alright, come on now. Cheap this guy out. The fuck out of this screen and get hit by that guy. It's totally part of the plan. Kill this guy. Kill you. Get the cheese. Get up here. Yeah, get all of these. It's for that thing to pass by and wait for this thing to go in its entirely too wide arc. Far wider than it has any right to be. More hearts, even though I've already at heart limit, so that makes a lot of sense. Fuck to the edge of the screen. There we go. And now we're at the boss. And we have maximum hearts, so let me just... Okay, this is the button. I got my finger on the button that I need to press to actually do the item crash. Let's see if I can actually do it correctly this time. Okay, you stay right there. Thank you, friend. Ooh, okay. Destroyed the ghost of Gerolf von Wildheim and found a long whip. I couldn't have, like, acquired this on my own in the slightest. Right, let's save. Okay, well, apparently that was not, like, even necessary for... That was a thing that I could have done, and I guess I have, but apparently that wasn't even what I really needed to do, because that wasn't the crest piece path. I don't know what the crest piece path is. What the crest piece path is. These are the consonants I'm trying to pronounce. But I guess I have a longer whip now, for what that's worth. Better than not having it. Okay, now time to attempt this stage again. Boy. I get a feeling that this is gonna be a bit like, you know, there's gonna be a bit of merit of memorizing all the hazards that you have to fight in these levels, much like in... Oh, fuck's sake, really? Well, it is a very classic Castlevania thing to do, honestly. Some degree of memorization is necessary to truly excel at these games. Sometimes truly excel is synonymous with survive and just be able to finish. I'll have you know, oh boy. Okay, I remember this. Also remember these creatures being in Order of Ecclesia, one of the Misty Forest path stages. No, okay, that's fine. See, I want to not fall here because falling is not something that is in line with what I want to accomplish, which is getting the thing at the end of this route. That is what I want to accomplish, you see. I think my whip might be slightly more powerful now, since killing those skeletons is taking 2 hits instead of 3, but I don't know if that's because of the whip or if the skeletons I was fighting before were just different. I think the whip is more powerful. Okay. Well, whatever, I got this. Pretty sure this is mine forever now, even if I die. Right, time to go down here this time. See what else is in this level. And if I can get to it. So in this level, instead of Medusa heads, we got these appearing skulls. Oh, fuck's sake, and we got the stairs. That's also a hazard. Major hazard. Being able to stay on them is a massive trial in and of itself. Oh boy. I don't really want to fight this guy. I just want to go. Oh yeah, this room. This is where I met my doom before. So the spikes and everything else. Right, come on, let's stay on this side. Like, will I be able to kill this guy? Okay, I will be able to kill that guy in one hit, so yeah, my whip is definitely stronger now. So killing that guy was worth it, at least. For better performance. Oh, I want that. You know, it's not really that useful right now. I made it to the top, I guess. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. All things considered. Okay, that guy will only shoot in a straight line, I take it. And yeah, he's like the marksman. He'll either shoot standing up or crouch and then shoot. Alright. We still got the castle wall music from Castlevania 64, I see. Okay, that was completely unintentional. Or completely coincidental good performance. You got the wind statuette. You're gonna perform the whirlwind attack. Keep a special button pressed down when F rain is on the ground. I don't know which button that is, but okay. Turn enemy taps, it consumes your SP meter, right? Oh, okay, I found a special button. It's circle. Oh, I was not aware that it would. Oh, shit. Would be extremely necessary with the Fleeman invasion, but okay. Let's see what we got here. Is it a mini boss or is it a main boss? I'd like to argue that, you know, the hazards that... Oh, for fuck's sake. Been through in the level already. Maybe we're supposed to use a special there? Oh, I was like, what the fuck are we being attacked by? Oh, it's a pillar? Really? It's like the... thing, that one boss in Bloodlines is just like an evil demonic pillar in the center of the room. Okay. It's got like a big old skeleton inside, I guess. Yeah, I guess you are supposed to use a special to... stave off the sickles. Stave off the sickles, pardon the pun. I don't know what pun there was. Or if I even said something that makes sense, but... Got a crest part. That's good, right? Let's save. And that takes care of everything in the ruins, I guess, but... apparently there's another crest part to be found in the hunting ground, not the haunting ground. That's another game that I played on the stream a while ago. Alright. Guess I'm gonna go back to town. Since... don't know if I can get the rest of the stuff from that other stage. Or if I need to, like, get more information from someone here. I have no idea. I assume that at some point I'm gonna get, like, a slide move or something, because I've seen two things that require me to... Oh, hey, hang on. I can get that, yeah. I can extend the SP bar, and I would like the other health upgrade thing that... you know, upgrades my health, but I need like 70 hearts for that apparently, and I don't have that many yet. Right, let's... what else we got? Brainstorming events. I've already talked to you. Yeah, pretty sure there isn't anyone new, but... see if this guy will talk to me yet. He will not, okay. But if I show you my sweet moves... apparently he's not impressed. Still don't know how to get on the roof of the church either, like... yeah, if we could somehow get on the roof of the inn, but I can't do that. Oh wait, there's someone new here. I come from southern Austria. I went to Ungestadt to visit my family, but I discovered that the city was abandoned. The Eastern monastery was also abandoned and the monks disappeared. Anyone who values their life shouldn't wander around northern mountains. Should we leave this land? Well, I don't know, since apparently there's 3 whole new stages that have been unlocked just by talking to this one person. Right, let's go, I guess. We got city, we got North Mountains, we got Riff Monastery, alright. Let's go to the city first. What could possibly go wrong? Abandoned city. Oh boy, this music. I know I've heard this somewhere, but I don't know where. Oh boy, fucking spiders. See, at least they're using the enemies, so I have some idea of what to expect. Oh boy. I am not objecting to that for once. Oh, Christ. Apparently it's also able to turn around like that, even though I've just been going in circles before. Okay, Yeah, this really doesn't... Oh my god, okay. You know, it dawns on me that a lot of the sprites in this game are like reused versions of sprites from enemies from the canon Castlevania games, just stylized to some degree. This guy was like the mud demon from Dawn of Sorrow, and you know, the guys back there, the dragon guys, were like... Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, modified versions of the Ouroboros Quetzalcoatl enemies from various games. Right, I made it to screen number 2. Oh boy. Oh, wait, what? Okay, I really didn't see what hit me there. Was it like flying glass from the window? Was that? Oh, maybe it was this guy. Yeah, I think this fog is gonna be a problem. Well, at least I got more lives than I thought it did. I guess it must have been the other guy, because the glass didn't even come anywhere near me this time. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh boy, the fountain with evil water in it, like in Bloodlines, I think. I think that's the game that had something like that. Might have been another one. Oh boy. Oh, what? Oh, sure, okay. I know when this guy appeared. Certainly wasn't there when I first ran across that thing. There he is. Just waiting for this guy to make his appearance. Okay, apparently they die in 2 hits now, these guys, instead of 4. That is welcome news, but well, let's see. I'm going to assume the point of this part is going to be to like run away from the coach here, so... Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Best not to be held up there, right. Oh, I managed to get the chicken leg. I wasn't expecting to make that, but okay. Made it to the inn. Seems like a place to relax. This music. What is this music? Didn't think I didn't see you there. Jesus. I am not pleased with that. Knocking into the water by the very tip of that tail. Yeah, but damn it. Well, I think that's it. I'd rather if I try one of the other stages. I get the feeling this is gonna be the running pattern here. Turn to the map. Go to one of the other places now, like, I don't know, Rift Monastery. North Austria, repent sins. Like, not your sins, it could be just any sins. So, is that a skeleton with, like, reindeer antlers? Did like wearing those for a party trick? Did I interrupt something here? Oh boy, it's this guy again. Got downgraded from his boss status, I see. That's extremely Castlevania, I gotta tell you. Using old boss enemies as normal enemies. Oh boy, it's just like some Mega Man. Yeah. There we go. Oh, well, naturally. Yeah. Okay, let's rematch with this guy yet again. Oh, this time there are two of them. I'll just take care of one of them, it shouldn't take too long, I hope. Yeah, there we go, one of them's out of the way. I don't know what to think of this, like, hey, do you remember this boss from the very start of the game? Well, think you're too tough for him now? Well, what about two of them at the same time? Am I blowing your mind yet? I got Pilgrim's Statuette, I can perform the ground rush. Oh, so it's, now I can... Now I can, slide. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, sure. We got a mobby enemy. And... I'm going to assume that those would have hurt me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I'm not entirely sure, like, what to do here. Okay, never mind, I figured it out. Oh boy. Yep. That's what I thought. Also, I don't know why I jumped over here. Be perfectly honest, I thought that this column that I'm standing in front of right now was like an obstacle. Since, you know, I did find some in other stages, I'm pretty sure that did work like that. Am I supposed to be going up here? Okay, I guess I was. Are you a monster, or am I supposed to be stepping on you? Okay, no. Maybe it's both, I don't know. Oh, I see. Alright, let's try this one more time and not go that way immediately this time. What happens if we drop down here? Will we find anything other than the cheese? I don't know why it's called a man-eater axe, but alright. Oh, of course. Alright, now I'm going to assume that I want to... just jump on these things and keep climbing. I don't know what they are, if they're like... I don't know, wooden poles or... oh, for fuck's sake. Or what? If they're like monsters. Like giant worms or whatever. Not really clear what I'm meant to be looking at here. Guess I rang the bell. Oh, did I kill it? Oh wait, no, I think I know what happened here. Do you remember that when I fell down here before, there was like grey thing on the ground. Oh, I guess I broke through it. So now I can go down here. Oh shit, it's evil tombstones. Which can somehow get me up here. Okay. Oh, I guess I have to slide here. Probably a good idea. Am I experiencing some lag with this game? That's actually a little bit surprising. Oh boy, I got evil muddy Koopas here. Oh, apparently iron discs with the pentagram at me. Forced to assume that's what those are. Oh, chicken, alright. Where do I go this way? Oh, hey, you know. Special max power has been extended. Oh, we gotta get on this platform over here. Okay, apparently that's how. Okay, what? So the first time that I fell in the fire, I like bounced back because the fire hurts and it like knocked me back, but the second time, I just fell through it. So fire is not solid at all, I'm forced to assume. Oh, okay, no. I was trying to do the spin whip thing, but I was trying to do it all crouched and I did not realize my mistake. Oh, of course. Well, at least I didn't die. You know, I am quite amused by how quickly these, all of these things pop up around you if you go even a little bit further on than the game wants you to. Can I please get chicken here? Is that gonna be possible, or am I gonna die? Okay, there, Jesus Christ. Okay, there. Now there's gonna be a guy in here. Yeah, I thought there was gonna be more. Kind of figured. It seemed likelier and likelier the more I thought about it. Of course, right at the end. Perfect placement. Let's just keep going with this level, I think. Probably a good idea. Doesn't seem quite as much of a complete failure as the previous one that I attempted was. And besides, I got some moves. I have to fight two of these guys at once.